Alright, before we get going, quick shout out to Alice QD if she's still stalking the stream. I see her tweeting like crazy about Illusion, so nice to know that you guys are involved and invested in the series, whether you're voting for QXC, whether you're voting for Illusion. It's nice to get more involved with the game than just a simple cast of StarCraft 2. I think a lot of you guys are fans of both of these players, and it sucks that only one can continue. But of course, this is the final qualifier. One last player, one of these two, will go on to fight in IEM Cologne and have a wonderful paid trip by ESL and all these other great things. But for now, spawning in the lower right corner of the map, it is the Purple Terran player from Complexity Gaming, QXC.
And in the upper left, as the pink Terran, it is Roots Illusion.
And those are both of their Twitters, guys. I'd highly recommend, if you're not following these guys, do it! Get on it! Support them in any way you can. It may not be monetary, but of course Twitter allows you to keep up to date with what they're doing, and you can follow them throughout their games and cheers and highs and lows. Of course, with WCS being in full swing, I guess everyone on stream just heard me cussing, and I do apologize for that. With WCS season being in full swing, once again, you're going to see a lot of these players share their highs and their lows when it comes to playing games, whether they qualify or not, and Twitter's a good way to keep up to date with what's going on.
Okay. All true, all true.
Thanks for contributing, Zombie Grub.
No problem.
You having a good time over there? You'll just put your hands on your head and like fall asleep. Like,
I was actually just laughing internally at your dramatic speech about your cat. But we actually have something interesting coming out for Illusion, and it's going to be a proxy Rex. Of course, he doesn't know where his opponent is, so he's just kind of guessing and hoping.
But this is kind of cool. At the same time, it's a small investment. This is like, of all ins available, like if you were going to go for a 2 racks, it's not exactly an all-in, but it's a very strong push that can sometimes build order win. 2 Reapers at a time are hard to contend with, and unfortunately, yeah, he's got to scout that out. With this being where it is, though, he can also bring it back home. If this doesn't work out, it's not so exposed that he's lost it, and he can use it in future production.
Yeah. It isn't an all-in, as you were saying. It's just, you know, if your opponent thinks you're only going off of 1 racks, and he might even scout that it's Reaper, then they're only going to prepare so much. But if they know that's a 2 racks Reaper, I mean, they're going to make sure to get that Hellion out so they can really defend, you know, be prepared to pull SCVs to help out the Marines. You know, in this case, QXC, you could go for, like, you know, 0 Marines, right? Like, luckily for him, he's getting a reactor. So, it's actually not going to be that bad. I mean, initially it'll be bad, but once the reactor, you know, kicks in, then it's fine. Wait.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of stupid stuff in chat, but this one got me. Someone said my cat must have the range upgrade. Of course, I do apologize. Anyone watching the VOD of this right now has First Blood goes up. Has no idea what I'm talking about. You'll have to go through the original Twitch VOD to find out. But okay, with the Reapers coming across the map, QXC's got production of Marines. 4 right now currently is no problem dealing with the first 2 Reapers, but once there's 4 Reapers out, it's going to be much more difficult to deal with.
I thought that was a Reaper that got killed. I was like, no, that's so soon.
Just the SCV.
No, it was a scouting SCV. So Illusion still, I think, has not been, like, his whole plan has not been scouted. Just the racks. I don't even think the gas timing was scouted. So QXC has no idea about the Reapers. There should be more on the way, right? Okay, yeah, there's 2 more on the way. And then Illusion transfers into, whoa, he built a tech lab on the racks over here? What?
Wait.
What?
Why would he do that? That is
so
weird. Yeah, no, like, you can give up a reactor. Who cares about a reactor? Your tech lab is where the important things are going to come down. And I guess the upside is there's no reason for QXC to be over there in the first, like, 4 minutes of the game or whatever. Or the first 7 minutes of the game, right? So it's kind of safe for this combat shields, but he better not put Stim there. If he starts researching Stim here, I almost hope QXC kills it, because it's such a bad place for it to be.
It's gonna be like some type of early combat shield timing. It's you know, it's off the back of 3 racks. Usually by now we've seen a factory and a starport, but now Illusion knows that he doesn't have to worry about Banshees. It's actually gonna be a Hellion drop again, you know, Hellion Marine drop. So he doesn't have to worry about getting a factory. He can just produce, you know, a lot of Marines and have combat shields with them, and then push at such a weird time that QXC is gonna be like, what just happened?
Well, we'll see if it plays out that way. The Banshee is, of course, or sorry, not the Banshee. The Medevac is finishing up here in just a second. This is kind of some cool tactics we saw earlier, though, in the Pult Illusion series, or sorry, Pult QXC series, if you recall, where I think it's Pult, or maybe it's Pult Illusion. I don't remember which, to be honest. But, you know, we got the Hellions running across the map. If they can't run up through the natural, because the full wall-off is, in fact, here, you can always Elevator fully and entirely. Man, is he really not going to find that thing in the middle of the map? No, he's going around, so QXC's not going to find...
So weird.
The fact that this is going to get away, like, this bothers me, Zombie Grub. Like, I'm happy for Illusion. The fact that he snuck this in is really cool. But he's doing Stimpak here, too, and that bugs me.
I was about to say, is he really going to do Stimpak there, too? That is so bold.
Stimpak
but I
takes the
guess he
course
does.
forever. Well, playing off the
man.
fact that QXC might not scout this, Illusion does move out of his base, but that's a little unfortunate because the drop is about to unload in his natural. And QXC might not have Stim, but he doesn't need it. This drop is going to be quite powerful to contend with. Some Hellions in the middle of the map are going to fry these Marines alive. Illusion, oh no! Oh, I don't even know what to say about this. This is a terrible engagement to take.
Oh, the Reaper's helping out, so it's not that bad. Oh, but they need to be careful about not lining up. That's where you actually, the Hellions do a lot of damage. Oh my god, that command center. That command center. I was like, no, it can't burn down to just non-stim Marines, but oh my god.
The only thing he has is combat shields going from. There's no medevac behind this. He doesn't have the unit count for it. He needs to lift this up. I don't know why he's leaving it here.
Oh my god. Oh, no. Okay, finally, he does lift it up, but that might be too late. He's got to actually pull SCVs to help out here.
Okay,
Oh,
sure.
boy.
He's got to repair this too. It's burning. It's actually on fire. A Reaper comes back home, but that's too much. I don't know what happened. Good game. QXC now leading 2-1 in this best of 5. Illusion, man, has been a badass, but I feel like these last 2 games, it's been like these really weird throws. Like, he takes these engagements, well, obviously you can't run away from the Hellions in the middle of the map, guys. Like, that was just a unlucky situation for him to be in. He didn't choose to fight that, but just not going his way. But, you know, a lot of people counted him down and out versus Huck after that first game, and were sorely mistaken. So even though QXC is perhaps 1 game away from victory, Illusion still could come back, guys. We'll see what the next map is here in just a sec.